you didn't move to Berlin because of a girl, as far as I understand.
No.
So how have you been trying to meet girls? How you been dating in Berlin?
I mean, I've been dating, I was dating. Let me be clear. I was dating. I was dating. It's interesting, man, because like the online, like the dating apps are crazy. Like here, oh my God, I've never experienced anything as much as like online dating in Berlin. Especially when you're like new here and you like don't know, you get on there and it's just so many women, so many different types, all into some different things.
Yeah.
And it's just hitting you all at once, and then like I didn't have to, this is so stupid. I didn't have to swipe really. I really didn't. I was just getting messages. So it was like, oh, okay, this is nice to have this attention for the first time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you really. And then when I was living in the States, I didn't do the online dating. I didn't do the online dating, and I was also kind of getting out of this situationship, and that helped me really, figure out myself and things that I want, and then I just started just traveling, and the whole dating thing, I would say, or it was to use that as a tool of when you travel somewhere to meet people.
Yeah.
I thought that was like cool. It was like, oh, okay, I'm here. Let's see what's up. And then you like meet somebody. You don't have to like, there's no expectation because you're like, oh, I'm in town for like a week. Or like a couple of days or whatever. So it's kind of, you get to meet people and not really, have any expectations, because I didn't. I really didn't. But yeah, dating here has been it's been interesting, because I got to a point where I realized like I know what I want, and so like I didn't want to continue to date, because if anyone dates, or if you've been single for like maybe a while, you've been single for a while, it's just a loop. There's like a dating loop.
Okay, can you explain that loop?
You meet someone. So okay, say you're dating more than one person, right? You're getting to know these people all at the same time. So it's all these things, and then like, all right, you go on a date. You talk about small talk. Also learn that I hate small talk. I'm not a fan of small talk. We can talk about the universe, but I don't want to talk about what do you do for a living. I don't really care.
Where's small talk? What kind of heating do you have at your apartment? Oh, I hate that conversation.
You know what I heard? I heard that like dudes, like I guess German dudes, talk about the size of their apartment or something. Like,
yeah.
Like that's crazy.
That's
like
normal small talk here. So how many square meters do you have? Oh, cool. And do you have a gas heating or oil? I have gas. Oh,
yo, that's
how much
crazy.
Do you pay? That will be a
wow. That's wild to me, man.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
All right, so you had to go through the small talk with a girl.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's just this whole thing of getting to know a person, but you're just dating, so you're just like different people, and it's the same like conversation, kind of, and so like I wanted to do something different, where one, I was like, okay, I think I know what I want. I was like, I want to be in a relationship. I do, but I'm not trying to rush, And so then like the thing was to just pick, or like, not like pick, but like find someone who seems cool enough that I'm like, actually, I want to invest more in this person and not just continue to date, And so then I just did that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. But like, there's so many, different characters when it comes to like dating and meeting people,
we had one of the, I think, a couple episodes before we talked with a girl who had a lot of experiences in Berlin dating, and I didn't realize how it was. I mean, I moved here because of my wife, so I didn't experience all of this stuff that were going on in the city and that everyone talks about, and I have heard it from a lot of female friends, but I have never heard from the male perspective.
Yeah.
How is it? Or is it really like that?
I think the best way to put it is that dating in Berlin is kind of like it's kind of like Never Neverland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like you don't have to really grow up here.
Yeah.
You know? And then like for the most part, you probably get some comments, but for the most part, people just love trash, you know? So it's like, and it's not, like there are trashy people, of course, but also there's so many different elements of like, you know, what you're attracted to and what you put out there, you know what I'm saying? But then like, you can't keep making the excuse like, oh, I date a lot of shitty dudes or I date a lot of shitty women. And it's like, oh, well, you can change that. But if you don't change that and really believe you can, you're going to continue to date these, you know, toxic kind of people.
Or you are attracted to that kind of.
Well, yeah. And if you are, then you got to like change that shit, you know? And like, so, and that's the thing. And you can, you know, because speaking from experience, like I was all about like just toxic women, you know, like it's fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but then you realize like, I'm too old for this shit, you know? Yeah. And then it's just like, it's too exhausting and like your energy and all that. So you gotta really change, you know, your mindset, and you gotta change what is it that you're like looking for, you know, cause like different is good, you know, you still can have that spark, you know, you don't want to date someone who's, I guess, like boring or you like consider safe, you know, you still want to be able to take a chance, but it's like, it just has to kind of, you know, has to feel right. And like, you know, like before this, I was single for like almost 5.5 years, I would say.
Okay.
So like I was single and used to it and just, you know, figuring my whole thing out. And like just maybe 2 years ago, I would say that's when I kind of realized I'm like, okay, it'd be nice to, you know, have someone who, you know, who's there and, you know, we support each other.
Yeah. I mean, there's always this pros and cons, right? When you're single, you can decide.
Yeah.
When do you go out? When do you wake up?
Ah, yes,
what
the
do
best.
You do? That's
like, I'm gonna take a trip. You know, like I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't have to worry about. And now you're like,
you have to coordinate. Hey,
yeah,
exactly. But on the other hand, if you want company, then you always need to chase that company, right? You always need to be, okay, I need to meet a girl if I want to have a nice Sunday plan, if I want to go to brunch or something like that. You need to
yeah. But then you're like
chasing it.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, I got options. And you're like, yeah, you can have options, but then it's also like, what if you don't have options? You know, because I think the problem is, I don't know about you, but like me growing up, you was always taught like not put all your eggs in one basket. So that means like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, don't focus on this one person. Like, oh, see somebody else. Why are you seeing them? You know, so then it's like, so if anything happens or whatever, you're like, oh, okay, well, at least I got this option or also got this option, you know?
Okay.
And then it's like, I mean, yeah, you can do that. But for the most part, it's like, if you like this person or y'all like each other and there's communication, then just let that shit be known and then just kind of just see where it goes.